Welcome back to TBB,
aka the Bestie Bonus.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Taylar.
And today's question of the week is, what TikTok or social media rabbit hole have you recently gone down?
Every single one.
Every single one. We have Matt Rife buying Annabelle.
Oh, that has been everyone's drama. Guys, I have to tell you, I couldn't give less of a fuck what that dude does.
Me neither, but it is interesting,
It
actually,
is.
with a large purchase like that he doesn't own Annabelle or the objects in the occult museum. He only has like the caretaking ownership of it. So for as much money, like, that's weird.
Well, to me, it's like he needed to put money somewhere.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
And his buddy was like, let's do this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he just needed to get rid of some money.
The antipasta salad drama.
Jesus Christ. That pissed me off so much, because let me just say this, because we haven't commented on it. We were going to do it, and by the time we were going to do it, it was like well on. You know, like the TikTok news cycle moves fast. I was fucking livid because it's anti-Southern. Like, that is not what a Southern person would do. You would go out and you'd be like, who the fuck is that? Oh, bless her heart, and be their bestie. Like, and then maybe talk shit once they're gone.
Yeah.
You would never, they have to have a fucking meth den inside.
That's what I was going to say. Like, there was clearly something else that was going on that they were not happy with an outsider being there. Run talk drama. Have you seen any of this?
No, what's the tea?
This is a girl that ran the Boston Marathon, and she was like scrolling Instagram, and all of a sudden it's someone posting her picture and was like, I wish my PR time was better. And so she like is like scrolling through, she's got pictures of her and her boyfriend, and like just like, it was really weird. I didn't really get into it. I just like watched the first video, sent it to Sarah Mitchell. I was like, that's all. That's all.
So up their alley. Let us know.
Astro World and the true casualty count being higher than the 10 that were reported.
Yeah.
The series on Netflix called Trainwreck. Taylar and I have been obsessed with it.
With Trainwreck, we can't stop watching.
Kendra falling in love with her psychiatrist. This 18-part series had me in a chokehold. We'll talk about it.
We're going to come back to that.
Multiple people having to move out of their apartments because of mold. My biggest fear. I know that is everyone's biggest fear. However, mold is probably in 98% of apartments.
Wait, let me tell you.
Especially in the South.
Apartments? Yeah, every apartment has mold in it.
Every
Just so you
single
know, like, don't even get it twisted. Before you sign a lease, no matter what they say to you, there's mold. I haven't told you guys, there's mold in my house.
Oh, really?
I found it growing up the fucking wall in the bathroom that we used as a storage unit because of the condensation and the way that
like
that
a
room
mushroom?
No, like black spots.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, the mushroom I think is okay.
No, black mold. But it was only topical. My biggest fear was that it was coming from inside, and it was brand new.
How does that even happen? There's no water in there.
It's the AC's in there, and because it was so hot and humid last week, that's what caused
that
it.
sucks.
But luckily, I caught it so soon, because like I had been in there and looked in that area with the contractor like less than a week before I saw it, and so I went and got Logan. I was like, clean the shit out of this like right now. So we like looked up everything that you clean it with. I got that damp rid stuff. I have it hanging up there. It's not come back, so we're good. I'm not gonna call anyone yet.
Yeah. Did you peel any of the floorboard up just to see?
It's not on the bottom. It's on the top, and it's just on the tilted part of the ceiling.
What's on top of it? The staircase?
The top of the staircase.
So weird.
And it's not internal, because like when I wiped it off, the whole wall looks completely normal. So it must have just been from sitting there. But there was like drip too, like I drip on the outside, so I was like, clearly it was from the condensation. My biggest fear is that it's gone behind the door frame.
Yeah.
And I will use that as an opportunity to renovate that bathroom into a pantry. So everyone just hold on. I'm gonna, if there's mold going back there. Oh no, we
sprinkles
have to
dirt on the walls after recording.
We need to strip this whole fucking room. Oh my God.
I think it would be so easy. Take the toilet out, put some shelves in.
All you have to do is just move the toilet to our storage unit and turn off the toilet. It doesn't hurt the value of the house, because the second we want to sell the house, guess what, bitch? I'm gonna put that toilet back and I'm gonna turn it back into a bathroom.
Yeah. True.
Sorry.
Probably not a trend, but I spent hours watching the Amen baby who sounds evil. It's hilarious. I've never seen that.
Never seen that.
I've seen the AI babies where they're like, the news reporters there.
Oh,
like,
I've
it's
seen
your
that.
first day. How do you feel? I want to go back because my daddy's poor. It's fucking hilarious. Scary though. I hate 2025. All it is AI. All I ever see on my TikTok page is like, which bed do you want to get into? It's like lava bed, honey bed. I'm like, why is this like this is absolute brain rot.
I wish there should be like an option where you can turn off anything that has AI.
I agree. I feel like ASMR was not on my agenda to be first taken over by artificial intelligence.
I know, I really didn't, but it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Because
they can create things that you can't in real life.
Yeah.
Crazy lady who fell in love with her psychiatrist, finding out Victorian women's waists were altered in pictures to make them look tiny.
Like in their paintings?
Oh, T. Not a little Photoshop
like
back in the day.
How? I'm so curious. Love it.
That aliens are coming in November and December. Saw that.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, we're all cooked.
Okay.
Who the Subway by Chapel Roan is about.
Ooh, I would love to know who it's about.
Yeah, me too. Mystery shoppers for sure. Have you guys seen Mystery Shopper Gate?
Bitch, yeah.
Chicken salad chick?
The chicken salad chick? And that crazy bitch, what's her name? Something laugh out loud?
Yeah.
She's crazy. And she's like got like so many charges against her for fraud.
Yeah, why is she acting like a mystery shopper?
It's like and she's charging $97 a month to be a part of her course. Guys, mystery shopper, you're paid to do that.
Fraud.
What are we talking about? What if you've been like finding yourself going back and watching a lot?
Oh, well, I was telling before we canceled it.
Oh, yeah.
There's this one. I already said it. That's literally what I watch on TikTok.
Did you say it on this recording?
I think so. It's this woman who's like trying to like fight against AI advertising. And so she's like, I bought this. I know it's fake, but this is what it came in. And it would be like these unicorns that are supposed to be like floating from the ceiling. Like that's what the picture depicts in the advertisement and the listing.
Yeah.
And even the description. And so she'll buy it and it'll be like a needlepoint picture or like a...
That's so crazy.
Yeah. There are some good ones though.
That actually like turn out to be good?
Yeah.
I'm interested. I want to go look. Other than Kendra and her psychiatrist, my thing that I cannot stop watching, which I do this every now and again, but like right now I'm in a chokehold. Any mukbang, however you want to say it. Specifically though, I'm loving watching people eat McDonald's. I'm loving watching people eat Cane's with the big cup of sauce. But I have to say,
I hate messy mukbangs. I think they're
I'm not
disgusting.
watching. I don't watch the messy ones.
Like when they're like,
I watch like the girls that like she's like got her husband and she just eats it and she doesn't like let it drip down. She just like eats it and like crunches into the mic. I just like that.
And my TikTok has also been the eating everywhere we agree at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And they look at each other and then they go to Taco Bell. and then we would look at each other at everything.
I know. There not be one that we were like, no, we're not going to go there. What's my other one that I've been watching? Going back to Cane's. They do the, big cup of the cane sauce. Mm-hmm. And I have to say that I'm normally not someone that's like a stickler about like a stunt that you do in terms of like, what I'm thinking is that if I got that, I would keep that shit in my refrigerator and I would use it for like when we grill chicken at home, when I'm making like a salad or something. But all I can think watching all these mukbang people do that is like, are you guys just throwing this out when you're done?
Oh, for sure.
And that like makes me really upset. Like I don't know why it's bothering me so deeply right now, but I'm just realizing like how trendy it got. And I'm like, I wish Cane's would actually fucking stop that. Like,
yeah.
And if anything, it doesn't need to be in a fucking regular size 20-ounce cup. It needs to be in like like a queso
right,
from.
Because they do give small portions.
Like a queso from, because they're like regular ones that you get from Cane's. It's tiny. It's like a half of like a sauce, a normal sauce thing. So like I would, if I could get the Chipotle level of like queso,
that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know why I'm so torn up.
I have no idea either. Also, Rush Talk. We've been on
a my God, because Phoebe starts Rush next week.
We've been on a Rush Talk.
I'm sorry. Actually, literally, like Monday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for her.
I'm so nervous.
I know
we've
talked such mad fucking shit about like sorority life and everything. I'm so excited for her to do this. I'm so excited because like obviously if we never went to sorority, we never would have been friends.
Yeah, this wouldn't exist.
So like love it, hate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like so good.
Where's she gonna go?
Excited.
Kenny and Janae T. I've watched at least 500 videos on it. That's Love Island couple from last season. And basically they were at David Dobrik's birthday party. And you can see them slow dancing and he's like checking his phone. And then rumor has it that this girl came and started telling her that like this is fake. Like you need to get through his phone. And so she went through his phone and he was calling her like racial slurs and had been faking it the entire time just to get clout and then leave her. They've been together over a year.
I was about to say.
They were like the couple from Love Island last year.
I am fucking
Everyone
gagged.
unfollowed him, even like Leah and Miguel, and it's T. It's T.
Oh my God.
Rush Talk, the psychiatrist, Lionsgate portal.
That's coming up. Also the meteor shower. What?
The Brianna Chicken Fry and Zach Bryan never ending drama. Have you seen the new girlfriend?
No.
No, this
But
is
I saw him burn the Saturdays Are for the boys flag.
crazy.
Which is like an act of fucking war.
Absolutely crazy. You're not going to be able to tell a difference.
Wait, she looks just like Brianna?
Dude, I got to find a good video. That's the new girlfriend.
What? No, that's not. That's Brianna.
No, it's not. It's literally her doppelganger. That's not Brie.
That is Brie.
That's his new girlfriend.
You're lying.
No.
To me. This is AI. There's no way that's Brie?
No, that's a new girlfriend. Yeah, it is.
I just would have thought that Brie got extra filler.
No, it's crazy. It is literally her doppelganger.
No, that is genuinely psychotic.
Someone literally was like, you look like Brianna Chicken Fry, right? Like, you should just reach out to him. And it was like total manipulation tactic into dating Zach Bryan. Why would you want to?
I just got a notification on my Aura Ring that I need to chill out after seeing that. Because what the fuck?
Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, well, Taylar has a whole entertainment section for us
Yes,
today.
we're doing entertainment, and we're going to start off with like the technically online, but like, real life pop culture shit that's going on. And then we'll go to like the brain rot online segment of this.
I love brain rot.
So first off, I wanted to talk about the film segment because I've been seeing so much on my For You page of Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm very, very excited. So we've been seeing a lot of clips and pictures online of Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, Stanley Tucci, and even Emily Blunt. She stepped out the other day and she had her iconic hair. I was so excited. Just out on the streets of New York as they've been filming Devil Wears... Okay, hold on. Devil Wears Prada 2 with some old and new faces that have been popping up every now and again. I want to note right here, I'm tired of seeing it. Stop spoiling it. Like,
stop spoiling
yeah,
it.
like and I'm also
faces.
getting really annoyed at everyone being like, this is not the fucking fashion like level that it was in 2000. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Genuinely calm the fuck down. The point of working in fashion is that you're not like...
This is like the year of sequels.
It is. And the year
Happy
of Pedro
Gilmore.
Pascal and every sequel that we've ever wanted.
Is he in it?
Well, he was actually supposed to be in another movie, a horror movie. No, he's not in any of these current movies that we're talking about, any of these sequels that we're talking about. But apparently he was supposed to be in another movie about the new Scary Movie that's come out.
Conjuring?
No.
The one this Friday.
Starts with, I don't know what it is. I don't know which one it is. But Logan was like, hey, did you know Pedro Pascal was supposed to be in this? But then the filming for Fantastic Four got moved around, the schedule changed, and he had to cancel. It was like a Scary Movie. I was like, was he just like trying to knock everything off his fucking bucket list this year? Like, what the fuck was...
He was really doing Nicole Kidman right
Well,
there.
I will say though, I really would love if he made like a little cameo, not a full role in The Devil Wears Prada, because it would just like it would just make it to what it's supposed to be. But they are doing a mock of the Met Gala. We saw it in the pictures and stuff. Cool. So I wonder how many people's faces are going to be in that. Yeah. Because
it's gonna be like a Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of cameos in that. I am tired of getting the spoilers though. So like I'm gonna have to block it because I don't want to see it, and I'm tired of hearing everyone talk shit about their outfits. Like, we haven't even seen the fucking movie yet. Let's just get there. The film is set to be released on May 1st, 2026, exactly 20 years following the first movie's release. I'm so excited. However, something came out literally 2 hours ago before we started recording this.
What?
Allegedly, there's been reports that Sydney Sweeney has been in the filming.
Oh.
And because of her cancellation going on right now, I wanted to go ahead and note it. By the way, I got a DM from someone that's saying like, hey, I just want to let you know one or two things. One, you had an ad for a local political candidate that's running for office, and you guys would not fuck with him.
Cool.
So I immediately emailed our network and let them know. So we're going to get that taken care of. And then literally an hour later, we got another DM that said, hey, I want to let you know that there is a American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney running in your show. Guys, there's nothing we could do about that one, unfortunately. Like, we can turn off political, but we can't turn off, like, what are we going to do? Turn off all clothing?
Yeah, it'd be all retail.
Yeah, it would have to be all retail.
It's hard because it's like, we don't go through those and approve those, and neither does our network. It's literally just like a database of
like genres.
If they classify themselves, like, that's how the political slide in there. They'll classify themselves as something totally different.
Yeah.
And then they slide in because they know no one wants political.
Yeah, because, like, of course we have, like, weapons, drugs.
But, like, we can't go through and click and edit it out. And it's also based off of, like, your own algorithm, too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
Yeah, and they're all regionally based. So, like, it's based off your algorithm, what you're Googling, what you're looking up, and what's popular in your region. Unfortunately, we don't have control over it. But just so we're clear, whatever the fuck is going on with Sydney Sweeney, we don't want any part of it.
Yeah,
okay?
no parts.
Just so we're all clear, we're going to leave it at that. Because what in the fuck? All right, moving on. Next story we've got is that literally an hour before we pressed record, it was released that Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband was announced that he was dead at the age of 48.
What?
So I got a notification on TMZ when I was going downstairs to get ready that Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband has announced to be dead at the age of 48 after battling cancer for more than 3 years.
Oh.
His name was Brandon Blackstock. Now, just for some background for those who like don't know about him, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you listen to our very first entertainment that we did on the TBB segment, is that we did talk a lot about the Kelly Clarkson show, Kelly Clarkson, what was going on. So this is kind of me like circling back to that, and it sucked because it was released today. So I'm kind of like throwing this together, and there's not a lot of information on it, and of course like we're very upset because like that's the father of her children.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. That's sad.
Yeah. His name was Brandon Blackstock. Background: he was the talent manager and the son/former stepson of Kelly's former manager Narvel Blackstock, and his stepmother formerly was Reba McEntire.
Oh, wow.
Right. And the two of them got married in October of 2013 at the Blackberry Farms over here in Tennessee, East Tennessee. Their daughter, they had a daughter together who was born in June of 2014, and then a son that was born in April of 2016. They had this, for the most part, like pretty private marriage and like personal life and business life, considering he was her manager throughout their entire marriage. And everything seemed to be kind of like totally fine. Granted, like Kelly did have her like personal life that she did. She really wasn't doing much at this, like in this stage of her life. She really was only doing the Kelly Clarkson show and was coming out and just like being the personality that she is personally. It wasn't like a lot of like her internal life that was going on, other than the anecdotes that we would get from the Kelly Clarkson show or from her being the host of The Voice. I'm sorry, one of the judges on The Voice. I think it was The Voice at the time. So like that was really the extent, but we weren't, you know, there was not like a reality TV show about her is what I'm trying to say. Now, then in June of 2020, Kelly comes out and files for divorce against Brandon, citing irreconcilable, you know, I can never say that fucking word.
Reconcilable.
Yep, differences. And it was a really nasty ass divorce. Finally, in March of 2022, the divorce was finalized, and in November of 2023, Kelly was awarded more than $2.6 million from her ex-husband for commission paid to him for business deals that he procured for her as her manager, following the California Labor Commissioner's ruling that he had violated the state's Talent Agency Act by handling these deals. They should have been handled by her agency, not directly through him. So it wasn't like a conflict of interest because of like her being the husband. It was just that he was doing some shady ass shit. Throughout all of this, it was like he was coming out and saying very horrible things about her, releasing stuff about her to like TMZ and the tabloids. And throughout all of it, she really did not cross any boundaries. She never said a word. She really took it on the chin and moved on, which really blew people away, because like most people actually wouldn't even know that the majority of this shit was going on, because she knew better than to comment on, because the second she did, it was going to be the headlines everywhere. But she did a really good job, and it was for a little bit, but like I don't even remember it vividly. You know what I mean? Well, if you remember a few months ago when we did that in our Tea Ment, it was because, you know, people were being like, oh, her show's up and she's not going to renew because she's got that Vegas residency. And plus she had been on like a multi-month hiatus, only saying that, you know, what she was dealing with was like personal matters in the family or something like that. No, personal matters, period. No one ever commented on what it was. No one ever knew what it was. Everyone thought it was like her just trying to leave the Kelly Clarkson show, get that deal ended so she could start her Vegas residency. Then in between the time that we covered that entertainment, she actually delayed, pushed back the Vegas residency, and still no one could figure out what it was. It was just personal matters, personal matters. We'll come to find out it was that she was taking care of her kids and her ex-husband as he was in his end of life care, which fucking just shows you how amazing Kelly is, like unbelievable, and just like making sure that her kids are really taken care of. And that's
even
like
after everything with him and
all the shit that he talked and everything. And like maybe he, you know, apologized to everything, and you just did what she needed to do to keep her family like healthy and her kids in like a good space as they were going through this.
Clarkson.
Me too. As of right now, her Vegas residency is postponed, and the fate of the Kelly Clarkson show, but they did come out and say that everyone on the crew, anyone who was like involved with the Kelly Clarkson show and her Vegas residency, all knew about what had been going on with her husband and never once peeped a word.
Loyal.
That fucking tells me that she's the best bitch that like ever walked the planet.
Loyalty.
Okay. Next, I want to talk about Earle, Alex Cooper. It's going to be really short because I don't have like a lot of info on it. There's not a lot of info on it. I'm just like waiting for the ball to drop. I think it's going to drop soon, or else she wouldn't be rearing it up like this. So a few weeks ago, maybe even like just a week ago, Earle has, and I've seen like little bits and pieces. I haven't like been following her mainly right now until I saw this video, and then I went to her page and like got caught up on what she's doing in life. And I know that she had just recently did another Hot Mess episode, or teased that one's coming out. I don't know if it did come out. Like again, I'm not like following her day to day, but I'm really interested in the Earle, Alex Cooper drama of it all. I don't know if we did that on entertainment. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't.
I think it was a What's New Wednesday, but it also very well could have been just a regular TBB.
Right.
Or an intro.
There was a time that we talked about it on public or mentioned it at least once, because I remember giving the full backstory on it.
Yeah.
We've done a lot on Pipin' Hot Goss, What's New Wednesday about this, because essentially, just like a recap, Alex Cooper is the host of Call Her Daddy, CEO, owner of Unwell Network. Earle, the influencer, comes in. She gets a show through Unwell given to her by Alex Cooper. They become besties. It's called Hot Mess. And then like everything's like fine. Then the Super Bowl comes. She's dressing weird. Then she's not at the Unwell thing. They just got Avery Woods and like Grace O'Malley and all those people. And it was just like boom, just like that.
Is Grace still with them?
I have no idea what Grace is up to, but have you seen that her only thing I know is that her views have taken a massive hit.
I need to like stand up, or my chest hurts so bad.
Oh, just do what you need to do.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stretch.
You can just stretch and do what you need to. Earle, Super Bowl comes, there's an Unwell party, everything's fine, and then, but like Earle's not there. She's only with her boyfriend Braxton and like all that stuff. But she didn't even like stop by the Unwell like tailgate that they had, and like they were all in a box together. She was in the box. It was so fucking weird, and everyone was like really talking about her outfit. I'll never forget saying at the time, I think something's going on and the outfit's a fucking cover up. It probably wasn't, but like it was a good cover up, because only thing everybody was talking about was mainly her outfits.
Right.
So then a few weeks later from that, Unwell Network announces that they have like kicked off Hot Mess, but gave her all rights to the show, which never happens in the podcasting industry. And that's why we've been obsessed with this, because the last time something this crazy, this big happened was with Alex Cooper when Call Her Daddy did the big split with Barstool. Like it was just fucking crazy the way that it happened, and it just doesn't happen in this industry. But they were saying that they dropped her, yet they gave her all rights to a show that they created and owned. Really weird. So then she's, going forward as normal. At the same time too, she's got her dad on the podcast with her sister, and the dad's like, yeah, I'm now the manager. There was a lot of fucking shit that we found in the contracts that should have never happened, and we're gonna fix it. And that was right before she leaves Unwell. So Anyway, she's performing, like, she's still putting out episodes with Hot Mess, and all of a sudden, boom, can't put out anymore, can't talk about it, da-da-da-da-da.
YouTube channel starts.
Yeah, YouTube channel starts with the vlogs. We start getting vlogs, and we have no Hot Mess. And she's like, I'm going to find a way to get it back. I don't know what it's going to be, but like, da-da-da-da-da. And Alex Cooper comes out and says, like, I have nothing to do with Alex Earle's Hot Mess not be out. So, like, I don't know what that is. And everyone's like, yeah, likely fucking story. And we kind of believed Alex Cooper because, like, why would she do that? We think the reason why she just handed over Hot Mess was because she went through that shit with fucking Barstool and knew that it was just going to be drama, you know? So, like, why would she come back then later and do that? So, but, you know, whatever. That was that. And it's called Hot Mess with Alex Earle, I think. So, like, that show does not exist anywhere else. She can use that name. It's not like the dumb blonde, dumber blonde situation that happened a few months ago with Bunny and Ken Urich. Anyways, fast forward to now. We have not gotten, there's a new episode of Hot Mess that apparently has come out or is about to come out. And then Alex Earle was like in her car and she's like, my co-star, which is like an astrology app that people have, and it like sends you based off your like horoscope, like what your horoscope is for that day and like what you're gonna be feeling, da 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 da. It's essentially like your flow app or natural cycles app, but for the stars. And she's like, okay, I'm in a mood today, and my co-star said that I'm gonna be exposing bitches today or something like that. So what do you think? Should I have a lot I could say? And post a story. Post this TikTok. And in the comments, Brianna Chicken Fry says something along the lines of, I've been dying to hear about the Super Bowl. Something like that. Oh. And everyone's underneath it like, da-da-da-da. I think Alex responded something or at least liked it or something. Then another person said, yes, please give us the drama on you and Alex Cooper. And Alex Earle comments and says, gonna need a lot more time than just a TikTok or something along those lines. And everyone's like, I'm sad. I've got all the time in the world. What do you need?
Damn.
Yeah, so she teased it. That was like 3 days ago. Nothing has happened. So I'm wondering if something's going to come out on Hot Mess. Because why else would she post that? You know, right. Like also, she's like, strategic about that shit.
Yeah.
You got to be when you're dealing with this.
And you have the capability of sitting down and posting something on YouTube. Like no big deal. But like you clearly want it for Hot Mess to bring back audience.
Yes.
So when you can do a Hot Mess again, then you can talk about it.
Exactly. So that's really interesting. Whatever. But that's tea. The update. But that's tea. Like, so I'm going to be following it because I'll do anything for some podcast world drama.
Yeah.
We just, we're finally getting to the point.
Love that.
We love it. We love the podcasting world drama because like, every other industry has the tea all the time, but like only recently have podcasts been like,
publicly going for each other's
throats. And you guys know we got some people on our hit list for when that time comes. Anyways, that's all.
Crazy.
Love you so much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.